Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for my live video. We're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki to start with, and then we're going to do 5 minutes of questions. And after that, we're going to see who won the contest for the month of October. Hard to believe we're already getting into November, isn't it? All right, so we're going to start with Reiki. For those of you who don't know anything about Reiki, Reiki is an energetic healing modality. And so Reiki is good for just about anything that you would like some help with that is a little bit bigger than you, or maybe even a lot bigger than you. Most people do know about it for balancing chakras and getting spirit centers just in order. It's also good for, well known for medical purposes to help with any kind of medical ailments. And what a lot of people don't realize is it's great also for mental and emotional situations that could use some help, for relationships, and even for financial situations. I've seen some great results with Reiki. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the intention on this Reiki to be for whatever is the highest and best good for each of you who are watching as individuals. And if you have something more specific that you would like the Reiki to focus on, feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention. But we're going to go ahead and start that now, and we're going to do that for 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to some questions. And then after that, we'll look at our contest winner. All right, so what time are we starting Reiki at? 2:10. That means we will finish it up at 2:15. I'm going to put my phone where I can see the timer a little bit more easily. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. I appreciate that very, very much. I've got a lot of Reiki going out to feet right now. That means there's at least one person out there watching this video now or watching later who is getting some balance in the area of finding direction or finding purpose. And that can be anything from finding purpose for today to figuring out why you're here. What is your life purpose? That's one of the bigger questions that we ask as we move forward in this world, isn't it? Why am I here? What is my purpose? So, energetic balancing coming in on that. And we have 4 more minutes of Reiki. Theseus, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in on the live, my dear. Glad you're here. How are you doing, honey? We also have a lot of base chakra energy flowing out there. Base chakra has to do with those things that make us feel secure. Everything from relationships to income, job, finances, family, all those things that give us some kind of sense of security in this very tangible world that we're living in. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm going to try to start coming on here a little bit more often. We'll see what happens. I also started a YouTube just lately. Not a YouTube, a TikTok. I've had this YouTube since 2013. A bunch of the kids I run into are telling me TikTok is the place to be, so started that channel too just recently, this last week. I feel like I'm rambling. Welcome, welcome, whoever else who is here that has not said hi. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Let's see. 3 more minutes left of Reiki. Right? You were like, am I confused? What's going on here? I'm undercover trying to gaslight y'all. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Patricia T, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room. We're still doing Reiki right now. After that, we'll do questions. And then after that, we will do our contest announcement. My birthday's in November this month. This month, why do you ask? La da 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 da. 2 more minutes left of Reiki. La da 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 da. Are you trying to figure out my sign? I am a Scorpio. Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. When is your birthday? Wouldn't that be funny if we had the same birthday? My best friend that I've known since 1991 or 92 has the day after me. I met her when I was in the Air Force. We became roommates. La da da da. October 24th. Oh, so yours has already gone by. Well, a belated happy birthday. You're just barely a Scorpio. Do you find that you have a lot of Libra attributes too? La da 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 da. How many more minutes of Reiki? One more. I am feeling a lot of energy going out now to heart chakras, either for those watching now or those watching later. Heart chakras have to do with um, anything emotional that may have traumatized us in some way. They also have to do, heart chakras also have to do physically with the lungs, the ribs, the heart itself, everything in that general vicinity of the body. Oh, it's your first house. So, of course, you have a lot of Libra attributes too, then, huh? Now, wait, Libra can't be your first house and Virgo be your ascendant because the ascendant is the first house. So, Libra is probably your sun, and then Virgo's your first house. Or, I mean, Scorpio would be your sun if you're October 24th. You have the stinger going on and the overbearing loyalty. If you're a Virgo ascendant, then that means that Virgo is your first house. So you can have your sun in Scorpio and your ascendant can be somewhere else. So for me, your sun's at 27 degrees too, and your Virgo ascendant is 27. Okay. So like I'm a Scorpio sun, and I actually have a stellium in Scorpio, but my ascendant is Taurus. So Taurus is my first house. Now you've lost me when you say your first house is intercepted. You're over my head now. All right, let's wrap up the Reiki. Okay, guys, it's time for questions. Whoever wants a question answered, throw it up in the chat. I'm going to answer questions for 5 minutes. I'm getting ready to set my timer. And then as soon as that 5 minutes is over, what we're going to do is we are going to figure out who won our contest. So far, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out in a minute. Will you be able to get F? What do you mean, will you be able to get him? Her, whatever. Are you going to be in a contest against them? Are you trying to catch them to serve them papers? I don't know what the question is really there. Why is Mo not talking to me at work recently? Okay, let's look at that to see us. Why is Mo Show me Mo's motivation for the lack of communication with the CS at work recently. So you're trying to serve Fontanalis papers? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Patricia? Here's the deal, Patricia. Ask me a specific question. When you say, will you be able to get Fontanalis? That's pretty wide open. Ask me a specific question so I can ask Spirit a specific question so we can get a specific answer. I mean, okay. Theseus. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what first fell out, Theseus. It's my Eight of Wands, and it fell out sideways. Okay, so Eight of Wands sideways is interesting because Eight of Wands, right side up, talks about talk, 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 chatter, 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 lots of talk. Okay, lots of texting, lots of communication. When it comes in upside down, it means that has slowed way, 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 way down. When it comes in sideways, that's somewhere in the middle. So now you have like a moderate or a slower amount of communication than you had before. So what this is telling me is what you had before was a whole lot of interaction. You don't have no interaction now. It's just slower interaction now. Okay. So, all right. So now, next up, we have the Emperor in reverse. This tells me that this is this person's way of trying to control you or manipulate you because this makes you more eager to jump through any hoops that they might put up for you to do. Maybe you weren't doing exactly what they wanted before Theseus. And so now they are basically punishing you or motivating you to do exactly what they want. Thinking if they talk to you less, then you'll be more eager to serve them in whatever way they want you to. Ten of Swords in reverse, the interactions are not over. This person still thinks they can get whatever they want out of you. They'll be back around to see if you're more receptive later on. Five of Wheels in reverse just means you're still going to end up feeling left out in the cold after they come back around because they're not going to stick back around once they show back up. King of Wands tells me a little bit more about this person's personality, especially as this person relates to other people who are not seeing them throw their little fits, basically. So this is somebody who is very outgoing. They talk to everybody. They try to make everybody happy, keep them laughing, smiling, joking, yada, yada, yada. This is somebody who is very charming. They do think outside the box, so they don't let culture or society tell them how things should be. All right, so that's Mo for you. So now you know. Hello there, Godzilla. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's see, Patricia. Question is if I would be able to buy Fontanalis. Okay, gotcha, Patricia. All right, so will Patricia be able to buy Fontanalis? You're quite welcome to see us. Angela Lukes, hello, hello, hello. What's your new journey, Godzilla? All righty. Actually, here's what I'm seeing, Miss Patricia. I don't see you being able to buy Fontanalis. Even going together with somebody to buy Fontanalis, I don't see that happening. Okay, there's the timer. So this is the last question I'm answering. And what's interesting to me is I think you get what happens is after you realize you can't buy Fontanalis, you find something else, or maybe I don't know if this is a horse or whatever this is, but you find something else that you're interested in. And I think you sort of reset your goal for that thing. I hope that makes sense for you. Staying single and enjoying more of life. You know, single's not a bad thing. There are definitely pros to it. For one thing, you don't have to make meat and potatoes every night to make somebody else happy. You can eat whatever you want. You also don't have to wash that other person's socks all the time. There are definite pros. All right, let's see. So that was our last question. So guess what time it is now, guys? It's time to figure out who's won this contest. I'm going to say we probably had around 5 comments per video, and we had, let's say, 30 videos. I know it's a little bit more, but not that much. No, 31 because it was October. So what's that? 5 times 3 is 150. So we probably had about 155 comments this month. So everybody, I want you to pick a number somewhere between 1 and 155, and I'm going to average those all together. And then we'll count back that many comments for the month of October and see who wins the contest. Whoever wins the contest gets to choose whether they want a goodie bag, a reading, or some Reiki. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Patricia. By the way, it's the 18th. I kind of forgot to answer that, didn't I? All right, guys, let's hear your numbers between 1 and 155. 24 for Patricia. Okay. Guys, put a thumbs up on this video if you would. That's helpful so it will be seen to more people. So we've got a 24 so far. Number between 1 and 155, guys. What else? Angela, Godzilla, Theseus. Angela is 55. Okay. And let's see, Godzilla and Theseus, either one of you, if you're still in the room. Looks like there's only 3 people in the room, so there should be one more person putting in a number. If I don't get a number here within the next couple of minutes, then what I'm going to do is just go ahead and go with these 2. La da da da. I know there's a delay, so I want to give people time in case there's just a delay happening. Whoever has just come in the room, we are picking our contest winners, so we need to put in a number between 1 and 155 in the chat, if you will. By the way, whoever wins the contest is somebody who has commented on a video during the month of October. Angela Lukes, you already put a number, honey. Only one number per person. La da 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 da. But we've got 4 people in the room now, so we should have 2 more numbers. La da 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 da. Michael, hello, hello. We're doing our contest, honey bunny. Pick a number between 1 and 155, please. If you would, if you would. La da 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 da. Thank you for that thumbs up, whoever did that. I do appreciate it. La da 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 da. 9. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to go with those 3. So we've got 24, 55, and 9. That puts us at 18. Carry the 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that puts us at 88. Now we're going to divide that by 3. That's going to be hard to divide by 3. That's going to be 20 plus 28. What's 8 times 3? That's 24. 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, so we've got 29. So I'm going to count backwards. 29 comments. I guess I should have opened up my studio. Count back 29 comments in the month of October, and that's going to be our winner. La da 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 da. Get rid of the filters. Okay, these were November. Let's get back into October. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So let's start counting. We need 29. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So number 21 is Bonnie Snow, 22 is Alicia, 23 is Cheryl Hegg, 24 is Kay Fox, 25 is Bonnie Snow again, 26 is Dana G, 27 is One Color Guru, 28 is Teresa Gebel, 29 is Midnight Star. There's our winner, Midnight Star. She hasn't won before either. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Bonnie here on the live yet today, but I'm sure she'll be paying attention. She was wanting to win again. And Midnight Star isn't here either, so I don't know what she's going to choose, but I will show you guys the goodie bag. That is one of the choices that she has. A goodie bag, a 30-minute reading, a Reiki session, or 28 Reiki candles, whatever she would like. So, what should we start with? I got some fun stuff. I didn't get as much stuff this time as I usually do. I've decided I'm going to lay off the goodie bags. I want y'all to get some Reiki or some readings. So, first of all, let's start with this. I got this wonderful little sticker for the goodie bag called Follow Your Bliss. Pretty cool, I think. We also have body art tattoos, because what would a goodie bag from Amista be without peace signs and peace stickers or peace tattoos? We have to have peace in there somewhere, right? I can't always find peace stuff. I think the last thing we had was a keychain. Anyway, I like that. Now, let's see. What should we look at next? We got another energy bell. I think we had one of these last month or maybe a previous month. I like these. I think they're fun. They're for breaking up any kind of negative energy. I think they would be fun for a kiddo too, as long as their mouth isn't big enough to swallow it. Let's see. What should I talk about next? Next we have, and I think I showed you guys this was coming up before. We have a piece of snow agate. Trying to get it out of the glare. Isn't that cool? It's got little sparklies inside. So that is also in the goodie bag. Like I said, I'm not sure if Midnight Star is going to pick the goodie bag or not. If she does not, then whatever's in the goodie bag from this month rolls over to next month, plus whatever else I get next month. All right, and then we've got a couple more things. Well, I am glad that you stopped by, Mr. Michael. Thank you for helping us figure out our contest winner. So, guys, I have to tell you this little story. I had been feeling, I had been doing a lot of procrastinating. And I don't like it when I procrastinate, but sometimes I feel like I get kind of stuck in that energy. And so I was talking to somebody about it, and she was telling me that she had used Moldavite to get unstuck and to get things done, especially during a time of transition. And Moldavite is a Tektite. So what a Tektite is it's actually rock that is formed when a meteor hits the earth. It's not actually a part of the meteor, but it's what happens when that meteor melts the earth when it hits, when it makes contact. Okay. So it is part of the earth, but it's basically turned into glass from the heat of that impact. All right. So Moldavite as a tektite is heck of expensive. I don't know if you guys on it, but yeah, that's not even in my budget for me, much less for a goodie bag. However, Tektites. I picked up a couple of Tektites and I thought, let's see if these will do the trick, just regular black Tektites. And I put one in each pocket, and they were just telling me there needed to be two. So I carry one in each pocket all the time now, and I do a lot less procrastination. Tektites are really good for removing blockages. Now, they're not the prettiest stone ever. You guys usually see me buying the prettiest stones, but they're really useful. And so I got two to put in the goodie bag because they seem like they always want to work as a pair. At least that's how they come through for me. So these are Tektites, rough Tektites, not tumbled. I could have bought them tumbled and they would be prettier, but the raw Tektites, the raw anything is always going to be more potent or more powerful. Okay, so they clear all kinds of blockages. We'll read the little paper that came with them just so you know. Wisdom through experience prevents emotional scars, brings discernment, strengthens your energy field, can connect you to otherworldly teachers, so spirit guides, if you're big on aliens. Also attracts people who need to meet, helps with circulation and fevers and the root and crown chakras. Okay. And that was also, like I said, as I was reading up on this, because I do use different sources to find out about stones. This clears basically all blockages. I think that's why it helped me quit procrastinating. So I thought they were so wonderful that I got two for the goodie bag. So those are in there. And I actually bought two for my mom as well because I told her about them and she's like, I need that. And then the last thing that I have is anytime you carry a rough stone, you know, not a tumbled stone in a pocket, or if you tuck it in your bra or whatever you do with it, it tends to tear up that fabric over time. And so what I like to do is I like to get these little organza bags so that I can put something like that in my pocket without it tearing up my clothes. So these are just little cheapy bags, but you can get them and then you put a Tektite in each one, tuck them in your pockets, off you go. So those come with the Tektites in the goodie bag. So that's that. I guess hopefully I'll be hearing from Midnight Star pretty soon and she'll let me know if she wants the goodie bag or a reading or Reiki. And I don't know about post kinetics. Post movement, after movement, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there, Michael. I'm sure you don't. Anyway. I'm sure that you won't. Well, you know what? Can't be sure about stuff like that these days, can you? But you know what? If you're wearing a dress and you don't have pockets, sometimes the bra has to do the trick. You know, you got to improvise. If you got to carry your stones, you got to improvise. And I got to carry my stones. You should see when I forget that they're there and I go to take my bra off, all this stuff is falling on the floor. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. You all have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, and peaceful day. And I will see you guys back here on the next video. Peace out, everybody.